What's up, you guys? Today we are doing a episode of my podcast with All-Star Dude. Is that right? All-Star Dude _13. These are the guys here. Braden, who is on my screen. I don't know if you can see him with the sunglasses. Axel, say something so that they can see. Say something louder.
What's up? Hey, guys.
That's Axel. And then Dawson. You're muted, dude. He's muted. This is great.
He's muted.
This is great. Great start to a podcast, guys. Woohoo! This is great. Well, anyways, while we're figuring out what Dawson's figuring out his situation, I'm going to go ahead and kind of get us started on what's happening today. So we it's a very dead period of time right now. There's not really much going on in the world of sports, but there's NBA Summer League. That's really the only thing going on in the MLB. That's really it as of right now. So we're going to kind of go through. We're going to start with the NFL, because that's kind of what I know most about, NFL seasons, all that upcoming stuff. So, yeah, Dawson, are you able to talk yet, or are you still figuring? Okay, now we're there. All right, so we're going to start with the NFL kind of. I want to start by asking a question. Who do y'all think is going to be this year's NFL, kind of like an NFL surprise team? So like
team to beat.
The team that's going to rise up the most, like not the Broncos.
Most improved team.
Most improved team. That's a good way to describe it. Like the 2021 Bengals, like the 2022 Jaguars, like one of those teams that was like top 5 picks that are going to scoot up really high. I think I have a team in mind, but I want to hear y'all's.
The Falcons.
The Falcons? Okay. Why is that?
Because they got Bijan Robinson or whatever his name is, and I think they can, I don't know, go up.
All right. What do you think, Braden?
I think the Panthers maybe, because
I could see that.
Of course, and I'm not being a bandwagon. I am a Panthers fan, sure, but I mean, we got Bryce Young now, and I don't think we have DJ Moore and of course we don't have Christian McCaffrey anymore. So we'll see what Bryce Young can do without any really good weapons on our
See what
offense.
he can do by himself.
But we also had some decent free agency signings too. So I could see us rising into like a top 10 team maybe.
How many wins do you see the Panthers getting this year?
Well, let's see. Last year we didn't do too well. I really don't even know.
Y'all had like 4 wins last year. Y'all did not have that
but
many.
Our division was also terrible. We were also.
Y'all had 7 wins. Y'all had 7 because y'all almost made the playoffs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because y'all had like 7 or 8 wins. So I mean, y'all did pretty solid, even though you didn't.
So I give us like 10 wins.
I can see that absolutely. All right, Axel, what do you think?
This is the best question yet, but I don't watch NFL, so I don't know.
Great. This is amazing.
He would probably say the Browns because that's his favorite team and mine.
Favorite? Okay, you're a Browns fan.
I was thinking of saying that, but I didn't really have to watch enough NFL.
This is amazing. Okay, well, I have mine. I think the entire AFC West. I think that entire team could rise up and be one of the better teams in the league. I also think that the entire AFC West, I think the Chiefs, of course, they're literally Super Bowl champions. I think the Broncos could rise up. I think the Raiders could. Depends on if their coach decides to self-destruct. And the Chargers were already a playoff team. So I think the Broncos, but also I think the Texans could be one.
Okay, I was thinking that too.
I think they won like, 4 games last year? I think they could win. I don't think they'll be a playoff team, but I think they could win at least 7.
I see them with also CJ Stroud now.
I mean, even hold on, Dawson. We'll go in there later. But like, the thing is, like, what do the Texans have? Like, what do the Texans have in their division? Titans, who are imploding.
They're terrible.
The Falcons. No, not the Falcons. Why am I thinking Falcons? Who else?
Falcons
Jacksonville. They're probably going to win it. And then who's the other one? Indianapolis sucks.
Yeah.
So, like, who knows at that point? So, anyways,
Yeah,
let's go.
Indianapolis had something going when Jonathan Taylor was actually good. Last year he was terrible though.
Wasn't he hurt? I heard he was hurt. I don't know though.
I
Anyway,
don't really remember.
let's go on to NFL division winners. Who do y'all think is going to win each division? We'll start with the AFC West. I think that's the most obvious one. But anyways, who do you think is going to
Who's
win
in
and
that
why?
division again?
That's
Chiefs, Raiders.
Chiefs, Raiders, Chargers, and Broncos.
Yeah, Chiefs all the way.
Yeah, I don't see how it's any other than the Chiefs. I think the Broncos are the chance.
Broncos are terrible.
I think the Broncos
Chargers
could
have a
probably-
Broncos
chance.
are all right.
The
And
Chargers
again,
have a
Axel doesn't
chance.
watch the NFL, so this is a great first start.
Actually,
But
know that the Chiefs.
Yeah, I would vote the Chiefs, because that's like the only team I've actually watched in the NFL. Because
But yeah, so I think that's a fairly obvious one. Then the AFC, let's go AFC East. This is probably the biggest toss up by far. I've got the
Yes.
Jets. I've got the Jets. I think
Okay.
the
I got
Dolphins.
the Bills.
I think the Dolphins are imploding. I think, or not imploding necessarily, but I don't think they're going to be as good as last year. I don't think the Bills are going to be as
I
good
got the
because
Bills or the Dolphins by far. I don't think the Jets are gonna do nothing.
I mean, people forget how good the Jets were last year. If it wasn't for their they had no QBs. They kept rotating between Zach Wilson, Mike White, and Joe Flacco.
And all those are trash.
Exactly.
Joe Flacco's washed. What's his name? Zach.
Wilson, he's
yeah.
just bad. And
He's
now they've got not Russell West. I said Russell West.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers is now. I don't think he's as good as an MVP form, but I think he can improve that team a lot. I was saying
he can at least get him somewhere.
it was heavily rumored when it was like who needs a whenever Derek Carr was like on the trade block with the Raiders, I was like, who would benefit by having Derek Carr? I was like, the Jets. Literally, That's it. Like all they need is a decent quarterback, and they were, in my opinion, a playoff team. But so I think they could possibly. I don't think they'll win it, but I think it'll be close. I think most realistically the Dolphins, because I think the Bills are completely imploding because they are losing Stephon Diggs, and we've never seen Josh Allen be any good without him. So who knows?
They're losing Stephon Diggs.
They're not technically losing him, but he is holding out. That's what I've heard. I don't know if he still is, but he's holding out. He's not getting money. He wants more money. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I've heard. So
I'm pretty sure, aren't they trying to get a new wide receiver too? I did hear something about that.
yeah,
sure.
I mean, there are other wide receivers who they have. Gabe Davis. I mean, that's it. I mean, he did okay for a couple minutes, but like he was really not that good.
Yeah, he was.
But yeah. So we got Dawson's response. He said Bills or Dolphins. Who do you think will win it, Braden?
Well, the Dolphins, I don't think have a good enough quarterback. I think Tua's all right, but he could do way better than he is right now.
Absolutely.
Bills, like you said, Stephon Diggs, he's probably not going to stay. And if he does, then I could see him still winning the division. But if not, they're basically done for. So yeah, I could see the Jets. Who's the other one? Patriots. Yeah, the Patriots
aren't winning that. Yeah.
So either
Glad
the
we're on the
Jets
same
or
page.
the Dolphins, I think.
I was going to say
Patriots. Well, he's from 2017. Everybody, please just let him be. And anyways, we're gonna go on to the next division, which is let's go AFC North. I think I have a team I think the
Who's in the
Bengals,
AFC North?
Steelers, Bengals,
Browns.
Browns all the way. Browns.
Browns.
Steelers, Browns, Ravens, Bengals. I think it's Bengals. I think
Bengals by far.
The Browns do have a chance, though. I think all they got to do is realize Deshaun Watson's got to improve, which I think he will. And I think you got to get.
Yeah.
You
That's
get a guy. You got to get. You got to get. I mean, like seriously, just hand Nick Chubb the ball. 8 out of 10.
Yes, hand
3 out
him
of 4
the
downs.
ball, and he passes every once in a while, and we will win games.
Yeah, like run with the 79ers, 49ers do, and you should be okay. Just run the ball, maybe a couple screen passes to Chubb, let Chubb barrel through TJ Watt, which he probably will do. And then, yeah, let's see how that goes. But I think I definitely do think it's the Bengals by a long shot.
Yeah.
Of course, we got 2 Browns fans in here, so that might be a slight bias, but I think the Browns by
I mean, they have a
They're
weapon.
not Browns
They have
fans.
The
they have a
Browns.
good quarterback. All right, go ahead.
Yeah,
Tom.
they have a great quarterback.
They have a
No,
quarterback.
I'm talking about the Bengals. Like the Bengals, they have a great quarterback, Joe Burrow, a great running back, Joe Mixon, and
Joe
a
Mixon ain't
good
better than Nick Chubb, though.
and probably the best wide receiver core in the NFL. Jamar Chase
T. Higgins.
Yep,
T.
and
Higgins.
What's the
T.
other guy's
Higgins.
name?
T. Higgins.
Tyler Boyd. Is he still
no,
on the
we
team?
said something. Yeah,
Is
Tyler
Boyd still on the
I'm
team?
pretty
I
sure.
thought Boyd got traded. Whatever.
T.
Okay, I
Higgins
don't
is
know.
way better than that dude.
Yeah, I know, but they have a good wide receiver core nonetheless.
So yeah, and I think their defense is okay. I think their defense is
I
good
give
enough. I just hope
I
their
think
O-line.
either them or the Dolphins have the best wide receiver core because Dolphins have Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. That's also good.
Yeah, true. But anyways, let's go on to the next one, which is the AFC South, the dumpster fire of the NFL. Even in the AFC South, that's good.
Who's in the AFC South?
Okay,
That's
so
Jacksonville,
Jags.
Indianapolis, Texans, and Colts. No,
I
You
got
already said
Jacksonville
Colts.
and the Texans with a
Titans.
slight chance.
I
Titans,
think
yeah.
Jacksonville will win. The Titans and Texans have a chance. I don't think the Indianapolis Colts are getting anywhere close. But who knows? A couple years ago, the Indianapolis Colts were favorites in that division. So who knows?
Yeah, sure.
That division's just been up and down forever. But yeah, anyway, let's go on to the NFC. NFC South, they have who they have.
Panthers, Falcons, Saints, and Buccaneers.
Yeah, so
give me the Panthers.
The Bucks
Buccaneers
suck.
are trash now. Tom Brady's gone. Saints and Falcons are also trash right now. I mean, the Panthers have the best shot.
I have the Falcons.
I think the Saints or Falcons. I don't think it's going to be as bad as it was last year because last year they were garbage. But last year that division was trash.
The Saints didn't even have a real quarterback.
But the Saints now have a quarterback, and they also still have Taysom Hill. Whatever the heck they decide to do with him, whether it's trade him for some picks, whether it's line him up at tight end. All I know is draft that man in fantasy and stuff him on the bench because he is useful. Like I picked him off of waivers week 3 because I was like, you know what? No one else is getting this guy. You know what? He can go for 30 points or 2 points. It does not matter. No one. I'm not going to lose to a wild card. Him getting 50. So you know what? There. I still suck in fantasy, by the way. But so don't go by my strategies because I traded Travis Kelce. I traded Travis Kelce for a running back. So I might not be the most valuable fantasy guy. So yeah. Anyways, where were we? NFC. Where were we? NFC South. Let's go to I think it's pretty obvious Panthers win that one. Can we all agree on that one?
Yeah.
Panthers? Okay. Yeah. So let's go NFC. Let's go NFC North. Packers are not winning that division. Vikings probably, but
Vikings.
It's going to be close.
Yeah,
Vikings or Lions, I think. But you never know. Chicago could come out of nowhere.
And the Bears are not going to do anything, in my opinion. I don't see them doing anything.
But I mean, you never know. I just hope that Justin Fields can figure it out. So
yeah, if he does, though, they got a good franchise going.
Justin Fields can throw the ball. Where were we? NFC North. I think it's going to be Lions because I don't know because they lost their receivers. So I think
Vikings probably.
Yeah, Vikings will probably win it. Although if it wasn't for all the gambling stuff, I think it would be the Lions. But the Lions lose their wide receiver. Where's the best wide receiver for the first week? Yeah. For the first 6 weeks. So that's a major issue. But yeah, let's go. We did NFC South and North. Let's go NFC East. Who they got on there? No, that's the best division of the NFL. Do y'all think it's Eagles still, or do y'all think it's somebody else?
That's the Eagles, the Cowboys, the who else is in there?
Giants and Commanders. I think it's Eagles. I mean, I don't see who else there is. I mean,
Jalen Hurts is great. Zach Ertz still tight end?
No, wait.
He's good.
They also have no. That's not it anymore.
Oh, Dallas Goedert.
Zach Ertz on the Cardinals. Yeah, Dallas Goedert.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah, but I don't see anybody else winning. Although I think that will be the most competitive division in football, in my opinion. Let's go. Where were we? NFC. We just did NFC East.
Or West.
Let's go NFC West. That is going to be the 49ers. Okay, glad we had this talk.
Yeah, 49ers.
Okay. Anyways, Andy dropped his phone. He dropped his phone.
Christian McCaffrey, Debo Samuel. Who's our quarterback now?
I don't even know. I think it's Sam Darnold.
No, Debo Samuel. The dude it was last year.
No, Purdy's hurt.
Bryce Young. Not Bryce Young. Sorry. It's either going to be probably
Trey Lance, Sam Darnold, and if Purdy's okay, it'll be Purdy, but I doubt it. Anyways, let's go.
That's what I meant.
Let's go on to sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry. Before we move on, I wanted to talk about. I forgot about this. The Panthers traded for a go ball receiver. I don't remember who it was. I have to look it up on ESPN. But it was we got picked up a wide receiver and a good running back from the Eagles. I don't remember who it was.
Oh yeah, Miles Sanders. I think it was.
Yeah, that's right. We picked up Miles Sanders, and it was a good wide receiver. So now Bryce Young has a few weapons. I mean, sure, they're not the best in the league, but that's better than what we had last year, of course.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, now we're
Are we
gonna go
moving
on.
on to the NBA now?
That's exactly what we're about to do. We're gonna move on to the NBA. Of course, Nuggets dominated the finals, dominated the entire playoffs, and nobody saw it coming. But yeah, so I think I want to start off.
I saw it coming. Jokic is unstoppable, averages a triple-double almost.
I want to talk about Damian Lillard. All this junk going on with Dame.
I think he should stay with Scoot for 2-3 years, see how he does with him, then trade.
Heck no.
The thing
I
is,
think
though,
he's got to get out of there.
that's my thing, because he's already been there for 11 years and hasn't done anything with them.
He should have left
He's
earlier,
done-
but now that he has Scoot and another somebody that could be an all-star, I think he should stay for at least a year.
I mean, you can say that. I think that he's
told him to
already
get out of
said
there.
that he's already said that he wants out. I saw a rumor that they're gonna that there's going to be. I saw a rumor saying that there might be trade packages for who was it? Oh yeah, it was trade packages to get Ben Simmons and Damian Lillard to the Heat. I read that
Yeah,
somewhere and thought
That's what I saw too. I saw something about the Heat, because the Heat come out and said that they were interested in him, along with the 76ers and who else was it? The Clippers. And then he said that he wanted to go to the Heat. I thought right then and there that he was gone. But then the Trailblazers came out, and I saw an article on ESPN saying that the Trailblazers said that they were going to try to keep him.
yeah, I don't know about all that, but I think it's really weird. But anyways, let's go. Like we have a bunch of stuff. Like what's been going on? Okay, so who are y'all's favorite teams in the NBA?
Actually, you can say now. When
Actually,
you need
you
to
can
speak,
talk stuff now. Actually, this is stuff that you might know about. It's the NBA, so feel free to remember you're muted. But if you want to say something, feel
who's
free.
our favorite
to.
team? Mine is the
My
Lakers.
favorite team is the Lakers.
We got 2 Lakers fans, and Braden, please
And-
say Lakers.
The Warriors.
Thank you. Okay. So what is
What's
y'all
yours, Ben?
Bulls? But I have not paid attention. I do not pay attention to the NBA much at all. So, I mean, I know what's going on like around the league, but when it comes to what's going on with the Bulls, I'm like, Lonzo Ball's out. Like that's all I know. All I know is that Lonzo Ball sucks and that he's out for the season or next couple seasons or whatever. So yeah, and I've seen him recording TikToks, and I'm like, why are you recording TikToks? Anyways, he's like the NBA's version of Juju Smith-Schuster. But anyways, let's go on to what do y'all like about the Lakers so far? Axel, Dawson, whichever one of y'all want to talk.
Austin Reeves, LeBron James, Anthony Davis are just too good for the Warriors.
Yeah. Yeah, the Warriors only have Steph Curry, which is like, well, they have some other decent players like
Clay and Wiggins and Green, but
Like who? I'm curious here. What do y'all like about? Have they done anything this offseason that wows you so far? Have they done anything that makes you think, wow, this team could really go for an NBA championship?
not really. I just saw rumors about him, LeBron going to the Mavs, but hopefully that don't happen.
That would suck. But
yeah, if LeBron goes to the Mavericks, that ain't gonna be good for the Lakers at all.
it wouldn't be good for the league.
Unless we pulled a star like Kyrie or Trey.
Yeah.
But Kyrie just got traded to the Mavericks.
Yeah, but they didn't do nothing last year. They didn't make it to the play-in.
Yeah.
And sorry, go ahead.
But LeBron is trying to team up with Kyrie with the Mavs, so.
But I could see Trey getting traded to the Lakers because he wants out of Atlanta.
Does he? I didn't know about that.
Yeah,
he
said
didn't like the front office. Yeah, he didn't
Okay.
like the front office.
So, Braden, I got a question for you. How do you feel about what the Warriors have done, especially with the Draymond Green stuff going on?
Okay, so I think, in my opinion, that we should trade for a big. We do not have.
Yes, y'all should have traded Draymond away for a big. Y'all have nobody as big other than a 6'9" player that is not a center. Y'all have no center.
I could see who was it? Miles Turner. I'm pretty sure he's wanting to trade. I could see us trading for Miles Turner. He's a pretty good big, and we could fit him into our scheme, I feel like. Plus, he can actually shoot pretty well, and that's what all the Warriors are all about. All we do is shoot threes.
Did y'all not draft a big?
I
No, they
really
drafted
don't
a
remember.
point guard. Y'all drafted.
All right, y'all.
Yeah, we did.
Y'all drafted another
But I
point
think
guard.
the only reason they did that's just because we're planning ahead because we know Steph and Chris Paul. I have no clue why we traded for Chris Paul.
I forgot about Chris Paul.
Ben,
Yeah.
let's talk about Chris Paul now.
We have another
I
guard
think it was a
in
bad
his
decision.
30s.
I
We
think
have
it was a
another
bad
guard in his
decision.
30s. That's three. Three guards in their 30s that are about to retire. And I guess what did they think? That we were just going to get Chris Paul a ring? There's no point in getting Chris Paul when we're not barely going to use him.
Now
I
you're gonna
guess
have to have
Steph's going to
Steph
have to
off
be an
the ball.
all-star shooter. Yeah. And he's not that. Normally, that's not what he does.
I think,
So
although
I
I
have
do
no
think,
clue how it's going to work out.
I think, would you rather have? Okay, there's two options that they can use for Dawson or not Dawson, my brain for Curry. Curry and Paul. They could either move Paul to the bench, make him the sixth man,
Or move Clay to small forward.
Just like
Draymond to center and Wiggins to power forward.
well,
Or
Draymond's
we
not.
could just.
Draymond's technically not on the team at the
Yeah,
moment.
they
We
signed.
could basically.
Oh, they did.
They signed him back.
Okay, I didn't hear about that. But anyways, I think that like you can move. I think Curry is willing to be on the bench, but you'd be stupid to start Paul over Curry.
I think Curry would be on shooting guard, Chris Paul point guard, Clay shooting guard. I mean small forward, and then Wiggins power forward and Draymond center is what they're gonna have to do.
Yeah, but like
Put Draymond at center?
I mean, what else?
Yeah, that's the only thing they have.
You gonna put Wiggins? You either got yeah. I mean, who else do you have? Really?
Wiggins is like
Kevon
6'8",
Looney?
6'7".
They have Kevon Looney.
Kevon Looney is trash.
Exactly. That's my point. We need to trade for a big.
Yeah, but anyways, what I think could happen is they move around, do some stuff. I think Curry could just become like a three. I don't think he is this, but I think a 3-and-D type of player. Although I think he is much more valuable as a dribbler, as a ball handler, as the main guy. So maybe have like. So I don't know.
He's got some good handles. Curry's got some good handles, but he's really good at shooting too. So that point guard.
I don't know what Chris Paul brings to the table.
He's literally just an older version of Jordan Poole at this point that has less shooting and more IQ.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's a smart passer, so I guess that works. But
That's
like, other than
probably
that,
And he has no future either.
That's probably what he's gonna. They're probably just gonna put Chris Paul coming off the bench, and that would literally make him a older version of our Jordan Poole.
yeah, essentially.
Because we traded Jordan Poole for Chris Paul. I'm pretty sure. I know we got Jordan Poole out of there. I don't know where.
Because Bradley Beal went to the Suns and Chris Paul went to the Wizards, and they made a 3-package
Chris Paul
deal
went to
or 3-team
Warriors.
deal. No, then Chris Paul went to the Wizards, and then Jordan Poole went to the Wizards for Chris Paul to the Warriors.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know what happened. But anyways, what else do we have NBA related?
MVP candidates for next year.
MVP candidates, that's y'all. Take it away. I don't know anything about it. Go ahead.
I got Jokic as the number 1, Giannis 2, I would say Luka 3, Tatum 4, and Embiid 5.
I don't see Luka, and the only reason I say I don't see Luka there, Luka did.
And Shay's probably 6.
Luka was all right for the first probably like 20 or so games. He fell off, and now he basically has not done anything with the Mavericks in the past 2 years.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I don't know, but like
if they got rid of Kyrie, I feel like he could, because Kyrie and him are both ball handlers that like to shoot the ball, and they both can't handle the ball at one time.
Exactly, that's the point. So there's no shot Luka's going to be a top 5 in my opinion.
I think Luka's got to learn that Kyrie's going to be the guy with the ball, and that Luka's going to have to settle into a off-ball.
I mean, he was a small forward originally.
Maybe a screen and roll player, maybe pick and roll to the basket, something like that. Although he's not a big, but like just figure out something to do to where he's gonna figure out ways for him to get the ball.
Gonna get buckets
and pull up. That's all he's got to get. He's just got to figure out ways to get buckets off ball. He's got to.
Yeah, he's not gonna be point guard because Luka can't be, because Kyrie got handles, and that's like hard to like really beat.
Lucas
but
got handles too. Is the thing. He's still got him
Barely.
beat.
That's slow as
Kyrie's the
crap.
best ball handler of all time. Like, you're not
Yeah.
going to put him off. You're not going to put Kyrie off ball.
They did
Bro, you
last
can make an
year.
argument for that. Either Kyrie or AI.
It's AI, but like still, it's heavily thought to be Kyrie. It's arguable, but still, it's not really that arguable. Anyways, like he's a top 5 ball handler of all time. That's all that matters. And Luka is
top
not.
3.
So like, I don't know what to do there. And so yeah, that's very confusing.
I mean, Luka was originally drafted as a small forward, so if they move him to a shooting guard, small forward position, I could see the Mavericks doing something.
Yeah, same. That's what I was thinking.
Who do y'all think is going to stop the Nuggets this upcoming season?
That's a good question.
I think the Warriors could do it. I think the Heat could do it. I think the Celtics might be able to do it, but I doubt it. Like, there's a couple teams that I think could do it, but unless injury falls on the
Giannis
Nuggets.
gets another star, then yes.
If who?
Giannis.
Yeah. Oh, the Bucks.
Oh.
Oh, heck yeah. They get if they're able to
Giannis
get game over.
can do something to Embiid, and Brook Lopez can do something. I mean, not to Embiid, to Jokic. And if they can get somebody good guard Jamal Murray or somebody a little bit better than Drew Holiday, then
Speaking of Embiid,
it's dang.
So I'll also say, speaking of Embiid, I also saw that James Harden might be traded.
Oh yeah, I don't care anymore about James Harden. I don't care, but I mean,
he's still good.
He's a solid player.
Thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
my
fantasy team
opinion,
this year.
My opinion on James Harden, he's a ball hog.
I mean, he's been a ball hog ever since he got into the league. I mean, that's not a secret.
Yeah, but now he has to not be, and he's been passing the ball to Embiid, and they're making it work. They were number 3 seed last year, better than they've done in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
if Embiid was the MVP, which that was good. If you passed it to him, he's probably pretty high chance of him making a bucket.
Yeah, that's why I was confused as to why y'all put Embiid at 5 for MVP, Dawson.
I didn't. I put him as 3rd.
I think Embiid could be. I did not like Embiid as MVP. I think that he's obvious. I think that
Jokic should have won MVP.
Jokic should have won MVP, but so should I think Giannis or Jokic could have won MVP over him, but they voted because they didn't want Jokic to be just 3 straight MVPs. That would be historic. Well, yeah,
there's only 3 people do that: Wilt Chamberlain, Larry Bird, and Bill Russell, or somebody like that. It's the only 3 people that ever done it.
I mean, yeah, so it's kind of crazy. They're like, we don't want that to happen because that would be historic. Well, I think he's deserved a historic season, don't you think? I mean,
yeah, but I mean, good for him. He got his ring, and he
Embiid
their first ring in forever.
He
brought them from
may
a
be
poverty
able to be
franchise
MVP because he does good in the regular season, but after Embiid is not a playmaker like Jokic, and he crumbles in the playoffs every year.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing about MVP voting because it's based off of regular season. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it is based off regular season.
Otherwise, Jokic would have won by 4.
But he's still not a playmaker.
Do y'all still? You're saying Jokic isn't a playmaker?
No, Embiid, but Embiid's a playmaker too.
Embiid is not. I mean, kind of. I don't know. Anyways,
He had 1 assist.
Yeah. Is there anything else that y'all want to talk about NBA wise? Oh, Spurs and Wembanyama. How do y'all feel about that?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think. Okay, so I see Wembanyama averaging 20 to 30 points a game.
What?
I see. What? You don't think that?
No, unless he moves to a small forward role, but he can't. He's not going to be able to be a big at the NBA level. He's got to be a small forward, maybe power forward, and
he has too good of handles. He's got too good of handles and shooting ability to be a center.
But that's okay.
Thing is, though, they can also play positionless basketball and let him stay out, maybe on the corner or something. Easy, he can shoot or drive in. But I mean, that's basically all they have. So they're gonna pass to him, and he's 7'6" or something,
7'3" or 4.
It's I've got
I got him. If he can get somebody else that's half decent, in a couple years, I got him averaging close to 30 points a game. But this year, I got him averaging 20, maybe. 10, 20 points, maybe 8 rebounds or something.
think
But if he has another guard, then the Spurs could get somewhere next year.
I think this is understandable. I think I could see this, but like Dawson, you're saying that like he has good handles. Okay, that's probably true. He does have good handles, but think about this. Okay, I'm trying to wrap this conversation up because we only got 6 minutes before the thing goes off. But anyways, it's like he's got good handles, sure, but he's playing against guys, and where was he from? France. I mean, like those guys probably aren't the greatest defenders. I mean, like who knows how good those guys are as defenders?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and there was one day.
Yeah, but 2 of the top 10 picks were from France.
You put him You put him in. I'm going to use Leaky Black from North Carolina as one of the better defenders in the country. Okay, he's probably not at the NBA level, but at the college level he was. You're not going to be able to drive by Leaky Black with as lengthy as Wembanyama is. Length matters a lot when it comes to ball handling. That's why the smaller guys like Kyrie are so good. Because they're small, they can go with their hands, they can reach out all the way here, but their arms are still this close to their body. Like, it just works out. And I don't think that'll work out. I don't think it's hard to be quick whenever you're so long. I think that's what matters. So I think that, yes, as he's a solid shooter, that is true. He could drive to the basket. Maybe, who knows, some big guy comes in the paint and he ends up on the floor crying.
Like Brady said, if they play positionless basketball, their coach does, then he could average 20, 30 points a game next season.
Popovich won't do that. Popovich, I don't know. That just doesn't seem like something Popovich would do. I mean,
Popovich is an old coach, so he kind of has his standards set for his team. So whatever he's been doing for the past something years, however long he's been coaching, it's been forever.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's going to stick to because they've won championships in the past. Now they have another guy from France. I feel like, I don't know, but the NBA, what is it, the draft lottery or whatever?
Yeah.
And of course, it seems kind of rigged because they're known to have players from France that are good. You know, you got Tony
Parker.
Tony Parker. Was Manu Ginobili from France?
No, he's from Argentina.
No, Manu Ginobili was from
That's
Argentina.
right, Argentina, yeah. But yeah, so I had a feeling it was coming. But like I said, I mean, they had Tim Duncan and Duncan Robinson in the past. Who knows? Maybe Victor Wembanyama could do something like they did.
Duncan Robinson? Ain't he that like?
I mean, oh my God,
kid from the Heat? Yeah.
What? David Robinson.
David Robinson. That okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, welcome back. Sorry, we had to take a bit of a exodus, but y'all, it'll be like half a second for y'all editing wise. So, anyways, we're gonna quickly wrap up NBA, and then we're gonna go on to MLB. So stick around if you want to listen to MLB, but we're gonna stick with NBA. So, Dawson, you said you wanted to mention stuff for the NBA. What was that exactly?
It was about Bradley Beal and the Suns. How do you think about like the big three with KD, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal?
I don't know much about Booker's Booker. I don't know much about Beal's game. I do know that Kevin Durant is going to be the main scorer, obviously, but I don't know how Beal and Booker will be implemented into that. And but you also got Ayton, and the only issue with that is defensively, you're screwed there. Defensively, that you're going to get 180 points score on you a game because Ayton is not that good of a defensive guy. That's all I really know about it. So I mean, that's all I really got. But Braden or Axel, how do y'all feel about it?
So referring back to what we were talking about earlier, who would stop the Nuggets?
Yeah,
they have a chance.
Who that Suns team? Oh, absolutely.
The Suns.
The Suns. You think the Suns can stop the Nuggets?
Yes. With Beal, with the only issue is defensively, but you've got Beal, KD, and whoever else. Like you've got so many other guys. I mean,
True.
KD, Booker. I mean, as long as they somehow can limit the Jokic to like 15 to 20 points, they should be all right.
Yeah, which I mean, it's going to be hard to do, but I mean, it's possible.
I mean, of course, yeah.
But yeah, there's also one other thing that I wanted to mention, but I forgot what it was. It might be on here, but I'm not 100% sure.
Sorry about the storm, by the way, guys. It's
Yeah,
really loud. But...
yeah. I'm sorry if y'all can hear y'all shouldn't be able to hear it on mine because I've got my mic sensitivity, but they might not have it. But you might be able to hear the storm in the background because we're all in the same area, and so it's storming pretty bad here in South Carolina. We're not going to disclose where that is exactly because we got some creeps on the internet, so we're not going to disclose that exactly. But anyways, I wanted to mention I sent a TikTok in the group chat that we had with Wembanyama, and we're talking about how like he's like the low man wins when it comes to all that. Like the low man wins, like the shorter guy. That's why, like, for example, I'm 6 feet tall. I play varsity sports. I play varsity basketball, not varsity basketball. I play JV basketball, and anytime I'm on the court, they tell me pass, shoot, but don't dribble. That's my job. Pass, shoot, or don't dribble. Don't dribble ever is essentially my job. And that's just what you got to be, because if you're the biggest guy on the court, you're going to get the ball stolen every single time the ball leaves your hand and go on the floor. So that's important as a big, is to learn that. Are you good over there, Axel? All right, he's muted. Okay. Anyways, but yeah, I think that's important, is that Victor's not going to be running the 1. And it's like, he's going to be running probably the 3 or the 4. And again, spot up shot, because like most guys can't spot up shoot. Most guys can't, like, there's not a single guy in the NBA who has a high enough vertical and is tall enough to jump up and block his shot, because he shoots from way up here. Y'all can't see his arm. He's from way up here and he's jumping. So it's like, that's at the rim, essentially. Like, there's not many guys.
Unstoppable.
There's not many guys. I mean, there is, but there's not many guys who can, like, jump up that high just like from one. Like, I don't know. There's not that many guys who can.
He can basically dunk without jumping.
He can.
He's 7'4". Duh. Like, he can.
And his wingspan's probably.
It's like if he's shooting from up here, he's about a foot over the rim. Like, he's shooting down. He's going like.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Who y'all talking about? Jokic?
Wembanyama.
Oh,
bro, Jokic is 6'11", not 7'4".
I'm
sorry.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it. But yeah, y'all have anything else to say about the NBA, or would y'all like to move on to the MLB?
Go to the MLB because I have so many questions. I'm just kidding.
Right.
But
well, I'm gonna tell you right now. Who wants to lead the MLB segment? Because it ain't gonna be me.
Axel.
I got Braden. Okay. All right. So y'all want to go ahead and lead the MLB segment?
Dad was just
We're talking about the MLB. All these candidates. Go ahead, because I don't even know what half this stuff means. Go ahead.
LED La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz. That's about all I know about that. That's about.
my head looks like an oval.
we can talk about that
My
first.
head looks like an oval.
I'm about to just cut out everything that Axel says. Axel's not even going to be in the video. All right. We're
I'm
just
sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm a yeah.
It's
Y'all.
like randomly just like, my head looks like an oval.
All right, y'all talk about it. I need to go get some water because my voice is dying. Y'all talk about stuff.
Okay, so LA De La Cruz, that's what we're going to talk about.
Yep.
So, first of all,
My man hit for the cycle.
I can see LA De La Cruz. I can see him leading the Reds to the playoffs. Maybe.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, definitely.
He hit
It
for the
depends.
cycle.
It depends on how well he starts performing these next few years. He could be one of those people, just like a one-hit wonder, where he's good, and then he just kind of dies out. It's just like he's good for like the first 2 seasons, and then after that he's just a nobody. So I could see him,
Or he could just turn into a goat in baseball and just be one of the best players. Who knows?
exactly. That's my point. So either he's good or he's bad. If he's good, he could lead the Reds somewhere. He's bad, then the Reds are never going to
He
do
hit a
anything.
cycle in one of his first games.
Yeah, I know.
That's good. And he's so freaking fast.
Yeah, that I forget. He has one of the fastest feet per second.
He's as fast as my uncle is. Might be a little bit faster.
So that's really all I got to say about Ellie Dowkers. I didn't pay much attention to him because he's only had a few games where he's like really showed out. But I mean, other than that, he's not actually like he's good and he's pretty good. But I don't, unless he does something absolutely crazy, I'm not that interested.
Run.
In him.
What I'm curious is, like, for example, I am not a huge fan of baseball. Like, I'll watch my brother's tournaments that he goes to. Other than that, I'm not a baseball watcher. Like, I'll pay attention. Like, I watched a little bit of the College World Series. I watched a little. If the Braves are in the playoffs, I'll watch it. Other than that, I do not care. So, like, do you think this, like, LA De La Cruz?
I don't either. I just know some stuff about it from hearing about it. I don't watch anything except the playoffs most of the time.
I'm the exact same way, Dawson. But, like, what would you say is, like LA De La Cruz, like, for example, if the Reds are on, I'm gonna watch it. Because who knows? You could watch the most historic thing in the world if LA De La Cruz is playing.
Because he's a rookie.
What
and he's
LA De La Cruz means to me. I'm gonna watch it. If the Reds are playing, I'm gonna watch it. And if they say LA De La Cruz is injured, I am turning it off. That's how big LA De La Cruz is to me. Like, don't care about baseball, but I do care about this kid. Cool. That's how I feel about it. But anyways, go ahead, Braden.
Because of course, like, he's a rookie and he's still doing all this stuff, hitting for the cycle and stuff. You know, that's a rare feat. That's not something normal people do. You know, I mean, he is a really good athlete. I could see him doing something with his career.
I mean,
Same.
Yeah.
If he
Dawson, everything okay for you? Yeah.
He could be doing perfect. Dawson's laying on his bed right now.
Dawson's falling off something. Okay, anyways, continue, Braden. Sorry.
So, I was saying, next we should talk about, Luis Arias.
How the Atlanta Braves career would end. Like, how good they're doing and stuff. They're like 25-3.
Bro, you are way off. They have played way more games than that.
I've heard,
The Braves are 57-27.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Like, I've heard something. I'm like, the Braves are doing terrible. The Braves are doing amazing. Because I mean, I follow like Braves groups on Facebook. That's about as great as I am when it comes to watching Braves games.
Dawson, they're 57-27.
Yeah.
57-28.
Yeah, 57, something like that.
So it's like, yeah, like
27 going to last night's game.
Last time I checked, it was 25-3.
Well, you haven't paid attention in a while.
And you have not checked in a while.
It was like it was like a week and a half ago.
There's no shot, actually.
Axel, you don't know what you're
You're
talking
playing
about.
8 games a day now? Like, what the world? What you
Yo, we don't
mean?
change the schedule, bro.
That's no wonder
Axel, I
there's so
thought you
many
were
injuries in the
know all the
MLB.
stuff
Good
about the MLB.
gracious.
I'll play
them,
them,
boys.
I'm gonna unwind when the MLB comes on. Braves are 27-3.
Shut up.
No, they're not. Okay, anyways, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, so when I was talking about Luis Arias, he is the biggest surprise of the year, in my opinion.
Who?
Luis Arias.
I've never even heard of
This
that.
guy
dude.
has like a 386 batting average.
Me and Ben probably never heard of him.
With Dawson on that one.
He has like a 386 batting average. Could beat the record for batting average in a season. The record's like 405 by Ted Williams.
And who does this kid play
I
for?
don't know who that.
He plays for the Marlins, which he is bringing the Marlins up.
Okay.
So I mean, I could see also the Marlins making
The dude on the cover of
actually.
MLB The Show?
Huh?
The dude on the cover of MLB The Show?
That's a Jazz Chisholm.
We're the greatest baseball podcast ever. We're like, we know so much. There's Braden, who actually knows things. But there's Dawson and actually who are like, we know so much. And the Dawson's like, actually, I don't. And then there's me who knows he doesn't know anything. So, you know.
Actually, over here saying that the Braves
It's a good thing that none of
45-3.
fans actually care about baseball. I'll just say that.
Axel,
Anyways.
tell us some stuff you actually know.
The Braves won the World Series in 2021. That's all I know. That's it. Right there. I'm done. I'm leaving.
Who's gonna win the World Series this year?
The Braves.
The Braves.
Braves.
What was the question?
He said he'll win the
World Series.
Not the Mets. That's all I know. They suck. That's all I've heard.
Are you a
trash?
So then, all right, so I'm basically just going to go over every, like, leader per stat in the MLB. So batting average, Luis Arias. That kid is popping off. 387 batting average is check. So that's crazy. Then
Is he a
home run.
rookie? Is he a rookie?
No, I really don't even know how long he's been in the MLB, but I know he's not a rookie. Anyway, so
Pretzel Dawson.
So then you got home runs. Leader in home runs. Anybody have a
That's
guess?
me. It's me.
I'm gonna go
Anybody
with
have a guess?
Freddie Freeman. I don't know. I'm just aiming.
Freddie, roll Aaron Judge.
Hey
Nope.
Siri, who has the lead in home runs this year?
Shut up, Axel.
Should have muted. Said that. And then come
Yes,
back and been
Ben,
like,
mute him now.
"It's
Mute
him."
him now.
No, I'm not gonna mute him. Y'all can y'all.
I
Oh no, I'm in.
Asking a question.
It's Shohei
I want to know
Ohtani.
who's the leader.
Oh, that's
in
not
home
surprising.
runs
Yeah,
this year.
Shohei Ohtani. That kid's ridiculous.
Shohei Ohtani with 31, which is actually pretty surprising.
For example, the last time
we
I paid
spoke
attention to
about
baseball
Shohei
was the
Ohtani.
World Baseball Classic a couple months ago. Whenever like Shohei Ohtani carried the flag, that's about all. I watched like 3 innings of that game and was like, I really don't. But that's as far as my baseball knowledge goes, dude. Like and that we beat the crap out of.
Shohei Ohtani hit this against I think it was the
2 home
Padres.
runs
He was
and-
pitching two home runs in a row off him. That's the first time a team ever doing that on him ever. And then his wrist was hurting.
I will say,
Hey, Axel knows something.
Hey,
let's
go.
Thank you for that helpful information.
okay, so next, the leader in RBIs.
Me.
The leader in RBIs is Adolis Garcia. Never even heard of that
Axel
guy
Steeple?
until like
Yes, me.
a week or so ago. But he has 69 RBIs already, so
69. I have 84.
And what's your MLB The Show career? I mean, like. Let's stop talking. Braden, you're the only one who says words from now on. Go.
Okay, so next, the hit column. This is the craziest stat by far. Luis Arias is leading it, 120 hits
Holy crap, that's pretty
through
good.
80-something games. That's one of the craziest stats I've heard in a while.
Wait,
That's-
120
that's
hits in how many games?
Like 80-something.
Oh my goodness,
Dang.
that's better than I do, and that's
It's
surprising.
around 40. That's around. Well, duh. Actually, he's a professional baseball player.
I'm better. Yeah.
So that's like 40 more
goal.
hits than games played, which is absolutely amazing, in my opinion.
Yeah, that is pretty stupid. Yeah. But
Okay, so next is stolen bases. The next column is the stolen base column. This is crazy. This guy his name is Esteury Ruiz. I have no clue how to say it. But 42 stolen bases.
Are you looking this up, Brady?
Huh?
You're looking this up, aren't you?
Well, yeah, I'm looking at ESPN.
I mean, how I genuinely, he's playing it off to the point where I did not know he was looking it up. I was like, how's this kid know all this? And I'm like, okay, he's looking it up at some point. Because I'm like, he's just been talking, and I'm like, how is he doing this without any Google? Like, what is going on?
I already knew about Luis Arias though, the 387 batting average and those hits. I knew about that already.
That I could tell was like you just talking, and that's what shocked me. I was like, how do you know this? Like, I just look up how to spell Travis Kelce's name. Like, and I've watched him since he got into the league. Like, yeah. But go ahead.
Anyways, so yeah, I've never even heard of that guy, but apparently he has 42 steals. So I meant stolen bases, but
Who was it?
that's pretty cool.
He's my cousin.
Esteury Ruiz.
Yeah, I think I know who it is. Esther.
Well,
I know the last name.
The only
You're-
reason we don't know who he is because he plays in the A's, and nobody knows his.
That's a
The A's
fair
are
point.
a pop-
The A's are trash. Okay.
They are last.
Straight up
dude.
said that.
They're 24 and
I mean,
63. So,
am I wrong?
you know.
Exactly. They're 24 and 63.
Like for real, dude.
Like, I don't even need to know baseball to know that's a bad record.
Pitching leaders, you got Shane McClanahan. He has 11 wins, so that's pretty decent for the amount of starts he has. He's only has one loss. He's 11-1. So that's a crazy stat. That's pretty nice. ERA. This is a crazy stat too.
Shohei Ohtani with 1.4.
Justin Steele with a 2.43 ERA.
Dang.
That's a pretty crazy stat. So that's on average. He allows about 2.5 runs per game.
I just now learned what ERA means, so that actually means something to me. I've been watching
On
baseball.
run average.
Yeah, I know what that means. But like, I've been watching my brothers playing. I've been watching my friends and brothers play baseball for like since I moved here, like 3 years ago, and it's been like, what does that mean? And Dad's like, run average. And I forget it every time, so I finally now know what that means. So I feel good about myself. Anyways, continue. I'm gonna leave for a second.
Okay.
That's the
Another
gold
crazy
ticket.
stat. Strikeouts. Spencer Strider has 155 strikeouts.
Oh yeah, that's my boy from the Braves.
Not surprising because the Braves are doing really well this year. But so that's pretty.
Yeah, they're
cool.
57 and 28. I finally got it right. Let's go.
Oh,
The
also,
Orioles are, to be honest,
No,
the
actually, they're
Orioles aren't
25
doing
and
bad
3.
this season.
They're,
To be honest,
actually, they're 25 and 3.
who?
shut up. But to be honest, the Orioles aren't doing that bad. They're 49 and 35.
Yeah, they're fourth in the league.
Yeah, I know.
Arizona.
I'd be thinking they'd be like in the top 20.
Yeah, I get that. And then that's basically it. So another thing I want to talk about, Corbin Carroll.
His speed.
This guy is absolutely amazing. He's been doing great lately. He's batting .292, with 18 homers, 46 RBIs, and a .936 OPS. That's pretty good for. I'm pretty sure. What is he, a rookie? Right?
Yeah. Let's take a Let's take a quick recap right into basketball real fast. Do y'all think Victor Wembanyama, whatever his name is gonna make it to All-Star next season?
No.
Yes.
No.
I think he is, to be honest.
Because the answer is heck no. Like, who? Okay, time out here for a second. He's a wing guy essentially. He's a wing and a big. All right. There's a lot of good guys in those leagues.
What?
He's a wing and a big, right? He's a wing guy who can be he's a wing guy mainly because he can shoot the crap out of the ball, who can play in the big spot. He's essentially a taller version of Kevin Durant.
Yes, exactly. That's actually
But he's
a really
not
good way to put it.
nearly as good as Kevin Durant.
No.
So, like, yeah, I don't see that. I don't see that at all. Anyways, let's go. If any of y'all chip in on that, let's wrap this up soon. Let's do like maybe 10 more minutes of talking and then go. All right.
Okay.
The MLB. Finish up your MLB
Oh
points.
my God.
Everybody, shut up.
That's why you're laughing so much, Dawson.
I was like,
That's what it sounds like.
I thought you were like laughing at my take. I'm like, I'm not wrong though. He's a wing.
Yeah, I was like,
and a big. I'm like,
Yeah, I
What
was
did I
like, Dawson, what are you laughing about? He's saying a wing.
Braden, we're gonna talk for like 5 more minutes to try to wrap this up as quick as possible. Braden,
All right.
go. I'm gonna mute the rest of you.
Like I was talking about with Corbin Carroll, I mean, he started in 2022. He's batting .292, 18 homers, and 46 RBIs with a .936 OPS. That's crazy stats. Plus, he's one of the fastest people in the MLB. His feet per second, like the stat is crazy. I don't really remember what it is, but it's nice. And then so yeah, he's doing really well this season. I also want to talk about. I am a Red Sox fan, and they
You
are.
wearing Red Sox?
They're absolutely terrible. We're 43-43 exactly.
That's pretty bad.
So, yeah, but also the Braves are amazing. They're first in the league. Ron Acuna is great. He's one of the best players in the league. Murphy's a great catcher. He's been doing.
Who's second in the league?
Huh?
Who's second in the league?
Spencer Strider is a great pitcher. Bryce Older has like a 2.45 ERA. That's good. Then, of course, they have Austin Riley, Matt Olson, and just many more weapons. So they're a great team.
Yeah, the Braves have a really great team. So I would, to be honest, if any other team wins, especially if the Orioles come to the winning the World Series,
The Orioles suck, I thought.
They're fifth in the league this year. Fourth in the league. Sorry.
Since when were the Orioles good? I'm so lost. Season's so weird.
Oh man,
That's so why lost.
I didn't know that either. I thought they were like 49.
I thought they were like worse than the A's.
I thought they were like 25-3.
Yeah, same. Oh, Dawson, you stupid. Oh my goodness.
All right.
Anyway, so the last thing I want to talk about real quick, early MVP predictions.
The what?
Early MVP predictions. This thing cut out.
For the MLB.
Aaron Judge, Shohei Ohtani, Ronald Acuna, LeBron James.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
I'm gonna go. I don't know. I'm just gonna guess. Ellie De La Cruz. I don't know. I'm joking, but I have no idea. But
What
yeah,
did you say, Brett?
I said Ellie De La. I said Ellie De La
Give
Cruz.
me
I was
Ronald Acuna
joking.
Jr.
No,
Give me
what
Ronald
did Brayden
Acuna
say?
Jr.
What did-
I mean, maybe depends on how they finish as a team. But yeah,
What did Brayden say? What are the top 5 best MLB players?
MVP candidates.
Oh, okay. Ronald Acuna, Trey Turner.
Bro.
What? He's good.
You ain't gonna have Shohei Ohtani or Aaron Judge in there?
I'm still
He's
thinking.
named two.
Oh, I
of them.
know that.
Golly, let him. Dang, y'all.
Yeah, put those 2 in there, and probably either has Mike Trout been doing good this season?
Okay.
10 minutes left.
Hurry up, Haskell.
Yes. So everybody, shut up and let Braden talk. Let Braden try to wrap this up as quick
Okay,
as
I'm
possible.
gonna say I was thinking of putting Mike Trout as might be getting MVP.
Okay.
What? Oh,
I'll say
that
Ronald Acuna Jr. Probably. If not him, there's been some other people that's doing pretty good.
Like
Shohei.
I've got a question. Are the Braves currently leading their division at the moment, or whatever it's called?
They're leading the
Yes.
MLB.
Yes,
They are?
They're
Really?
current in the whole thing. They're first in the whole.
Okay.
freaking-
Because I think it like MVP. I think is they say it's a player. I think it's mostly a team thing. Like if the team finishes
Yeah.
good, they'll finish good. So if Acuna, if the Braves finish first, I think Acuna will win it. If the
Yeah,
Dodgers
exactly.
finish
That's my
first,
point.
it could be whoever the heck it is. I'm just saying, like whoever it is could win it. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. Is that all we got? I think that's all we got. Please say that's all we got.
That's
Wrap
basically
it up with a pretzel.
So, hopefully there are still people in this. I doubt there are, but thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video stream, whatever I decide.
Thanks for having us on, Ben.
Thank y'all all for what'd you say?
I said thanks for having us on.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, thanks for this
anytime.
collab, man.
Anytime, man. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Go subscribe. Although I feel like most of y'all have enough subscribers. So bring your subscribers over here, please. Anyways, please go subscribe
Yeah, everyone
over
go subscribe to
to
his channel.
All-Star Dude.
Bsportsanalysis.
All-Star Dude. There will be links in descriptions of our channels on either team. Anyways, thank you guys all for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. See you later. Peace out.
Peace out.